everybody. We're here live. Linda G and Arthur. Mel had the bad manners to go to Africa.
Did he send you pics?
Yeah.
Oh my God. They're like National Geographic pics.
I know. And he's showing the lions crossing the thing. And I said, oh, kitty.
Cat.
Hi, everybody. How you doing? Thanks for coming. So I've been busy working my pachikas off, and I wanted to do mediumship on famous because of Pride Month, and maybe this, maybe Wednesday or Thursday we could get together.
Yeah.
Or Friday's even better, and pick a couple of very famous deceased gay people and talk about them.
Sure.
Okay. So listen, hi everybody. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Jeff. Okay, so look at the whole crowd's here, my friend. I'm up to nearly 500 in the room. They're getting used to being in here. Oh, Lena's. Oh, I thought I saw Lena Rodriguez. It's Lori Rogers. Hi, Lori. Hi, Kay. Hi, Grandma Sharon. Water Lily. Jeffrey. Sharon. So ask us. Ask away, you guys. So Arthur was just telling me what he got on the immunization. Tell us.
On him being found immune
against
being a crook. What I felt was like, I don't have a calendar friend, but I'm feeling Friday, it may come down. I don't think they're going to do it like on the 27th, the day of the supposed debate.
Yeah.
I still don't see the debate happening. I don't know. Maybe I'm on crack, but I just don't see it.
Let me throw real quick. I'll do 3 cards real quick. Is the debate going to happen? I know he's complaining and he's not doing any work on it. He's doing where he pays people to come and he speaks.
Yeah. Did you see the one in Philadelphia where it was like half empty? They had to put these big flags in front of everything so they couldn't see.
I'm telling you, he's going down, you guys. Just give me real quick 3 cards. Is he going to do the debate? So he's on the fence. Not quite sure. Look at that. 2 of Cups. People are saying, you got to do it. You got to do it. Well, the Page of Wands means he could do it, but he doesn't have much of a message.
No, he's just a mess.
It just doesn't feel. I think it's, look who comes out as the winner. Biden.
Cal Surprise.
Yeah. And he's not going to be able to hit Biden like he did. I almost feel when he comes out, he does a fake, like he did at the when he was when the jury was there and he tried to be calm and he dozed off. I'm almost feeling a fake calmness.
Oh, there's fake. Well, you just look at the man; it's all fake. So.
But I would not be surprised. I mean, I'm feeling before I felt, he's not going to. And I got to go with what the guys first told me. Oh, to hell with it. No, he's not going to show up.
That's what I kept on feeling. Now, if they came out with the immunity thing on the 27th, I doubt if he'll do it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the immunity thing, I feel, Alito and Thomas are going to do a fine line. There's some things that he did, he can be excused for, but everything with January 6th, I don't feel he will be excused for.
And I threw the cards on by myself this morning because I was just curious.
Mm-hmm.
And it definitely shows that he doesn't get what he wants.
Yeah. I have been hearing the Peckman child crying. But we'll see what happens. But do you think that, because some people are saying they're going to throw it back down to Chuck and delay it again. I'm not feeling that.
Hi, Kevin. Let me see. Disappointment. Many faces. The evil is within. I think some of these Supreme Court, yes, they will send it back to Chuckin.
Oh, really?
But it's evil how they do this. They're doing something underhanded. Interesting. The other thing is that I was watching another one of my favorite psychics, Revealing Light.
Oh, we love her.
And yesterday, very disturbing video she did. because she was like getting very confused. Like, are they giving him total immunity? Which I do not feel, because then, Biden will be ready. Are you kidding? Get the marshals in there and arrest all of those lowlifes in the SCOTUS.
Yeah.
Because you better believe they're very up on what could happen to them. But the other thing I felt pretty strongly was that she said, excuse me,
Bless you.
she said that Trump was definitely planning on doing something to fight, even though he knows he's going to lose. And it had something to do with the AGs or the governors of the red states trying to do a fraud. But I'm going to tell you, this is what I got. And I threw the cards, you guys, earlier. I really feel that he'll win big enough. And a lot of these places, they're going to have a hell of a time. I mean, who cares about Louisiana or Arkansas or Kentucky? Those people are going to go red and they're going to cheat, doesn't matter what. But I do see some pretty big numbers coming up that they can't change it.
I agree with you.
Wow. Look at that. See, Rhonda agrees with us too. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Did you also hear this morning about the Supreme Court taking on a hearing about Tennessee regarding transgender affirming care?
And so it begins.
Yeah.
And so they took that on because they want to vote it down.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm going to tell you something. Hold on. Jeffrey's asking something too. I want to tell you something, that gay rights, gay marriage, all that is up on the table. But fortunately, and you guys remember what the guides are saying, this is at a hair's breadth. So what's going to happen is, yeah, they act like they're going to do all this stuff, but then they're with the new administration coming in, they're going to just wipe those people out. I see them having to be seen before the Senate. Yes. I see all kinds of drama. I wouldn't doubt if 3 justices have to leave or are forced out.
I agree.
Okay, Jeffrey wants to know, will AI become a threat to humanity with so many companies and countries like China wanting to have the best technology? What do you think?
I don't see we're going into the world of the Terminator.
I don't see it either, but let me tell you something. It's very irritating. I have Facebook. I don't get to go on it that much. But that AI is interrupting when I'm trying to do something.
Really?
I didn't ask for AI to come on. So they're forcing AI down my throat.
Well, there was a company that I was doing some freelance writing for, and they basically got rid of all the writers. And you look at the stuff, it's all AI. You can read it if you know what you're reading. It's all, this is not human generated.
Okay.
It's very disgusting.
So as far as upsetting humanity, it's going to take some jobs away from people.
Yeah, it takes jobs away, but I don't feel it's going to like all of a sudden become the Terminator.
There are some people that I know that made some good money being the ones that did the posters for Biden and stuff like that. And that's all going AI now. Okay, so Joanne wants to know, do you see Indiana going blue?
Not now.
Not now?
Not now.
Who's in charge there now? Do they have a red governor?
It's all the Reds.
Do you see Indiana? Nah, they're in quite the battle themselves. No. Yeah, you're right. About maybe in 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is a good one. Patricia, who will win the supervisor of elections in Mandate County? The person reported by DeSatan, or Scott Farrington, the person passed over. He has a master's in elections. Oh, they don't want the smart guy in there.
They don't care about smarts.
No. So they're coming up for a vote. I think the smart guy will win. Let me look real quick. Scott. The Satan is just going down, you guys. He's not a very nice man, and there will be raids on his house because of money and appropriation of money. I see raids coming up for him. The angel of light and mercy is keeping things on an even keel. Yeah, the good man wins. The God
barely.
So this is good, you guys.
And the Satan's wife I always get, she's in deep doo-doo too.
Who?
The Satan's wife.
Oh, yes, with the eyebrows. Like, I was going to paint my eyebrows like that, but I couldn't find a thing big enough to make them like that.
She's like, what, Nancy Reagan on crack?
Yeah. Oh, listen.
A Karen to the max.
Look what Laura said. Florida fees on condos have blown up. Listen, people are leaving Florida. The housing market is dropping. Nobody wants to buy.
Well, nobody can afford it with the insurance.
And I'm telling you, with all these hurricanes coming up and stuff, it's going to be a tough road, but I do see a break for Florida. I think Florida will go blue after DeSaden has to go.
I agree with that.
People are so done. Look what Diana says. Thank you guys for coming on in. Thank you, Sharon. It's entertainment purposes only. Are you ready, author? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let me entertain you.
Let me make you smile.
Diana, after SCOTUS sends Trump's immunity case back to district court, will it have to go back to SCOTUS so that January 6th trial won't be heard until after the election? That's a good one.
It's a good one, but I don't know. Maybe it's my liver backing up from the 70s, but I still feel that they're going to start. Chuck may be able to start before the election.
That's what I'm doing.
October.
But let me tell you something that my guide said last night when I started to panic listening to our girl from Australia,
Marianne.
Right? The guide said to me as clear as day, it doesn't matter, Linda, if there's another trial or not. Trump is going to lose. He's a loser. He's a loser. He's going to lose. So it doesn't matter if, actually, if anything, may I say this, and please forgive me for saying this, as we throw him back in court, people send more money. But if we let this go and say, fair enough, because, poor Jack Smith is a little desperate, too, with that whack job in Florida. All of this will be done and dusted after Biden wins and we go back to the drawing board.
Right.
Ness, we're on the fence about this. Let me throw on. She's saying, is the June 27th debate still happening? Here's the thing. He's not practicing at all, which gives you a little, he's not working with anyone.
But he always thinks he can wing everything.
I know. He thinks he can just stand up there and poop his pants.
I like the fact that one of the rules are they turn the mic off.
I love it. Yeah, if he keeps talking, they're going to turn it off. You know what I felt if he does show? I saw him beat red, and I saw him leaving, thinking it's all unfair. So karmically, this is actually very good for Biden. Biden will be the winner. Okay, so he will be the hangman. A lot of commotion going on about this. There's going to be a lot of commotion at the. Now there's a rumor for. First, let me finish this one. Going over troubled waters. He might fake sick. He might say there's something wrong with him.
And nobody will say, really?
It's something could come up that he says, the thing is, he doesn't want to look weak, so why would he use the sick card?
My bone spur.
I pooped my diaper and I got a rash. So yeah, and he's okay. But I wanted to tell you where was I going to, but I didn't want to stop what I was saying. I just want you to know it doesn't matter what he does. We're gonna win. We're gonna beat him, and it's gonna be embarrassing. And then they just announced that some of those those polls they've been having, which you and I knew, have always been fake for Trump. They have nothing to do with reality.
Like the one that where they had CNN was saying that black men, the percentage of black men voting for Trump are now equal to Biden. In other words, Biden and Trump are head to head with black men voting for them.
That's
I'm like,
that's a straight up lie.
Yeah, you don't need to be a psychic to see that.
There was a gal today on Threads or something, showed her neighbor's house with the American flag and said they took down their Trump flag. And she asked them what happened. They said they're done with them.
But did they put the American flag back up?
No, it was right side.
I'm teasing.
Yeah, there is something wrong with Sharon. He's got dementia, just like his mother and his father had. So, yeah. Okay.
I feel his days are numbered. I'll just put it that way, mentally or physically, whatever it is. Look, I did your show last January the first time. I said, you got to be alive to be a president. So,
yeah, maybe that's why it doesn't matter when the guides told me if he tries to get people to cheat for him, because he won't be around for cheating. He's got more bad news coming. And you know who else is going to go down is his son-in-law, Jared.
Oh, yes. Yep. He thought he was going to be building beachfront properties in Gaza. He's going to be like, going with cigarettes to pawn stuff off to give the guys so they don't beat him up.
Tina, his father and his mother both had Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
She said no treatment for his dementia. Okay, so
the padded cell, that's a good treatment.
And the other thing is they can just say, so what exactly did you do for this nation? Because he's trying to take credit for Obama even.
And taking credit for the stock market because there's all his plans that Biden is now, taking credit for. It's just nuts.
Right. So it would not surprise me that they say they had to cancel the thing. Okay, so there was something else I wanted to ask you. And we were talking about, I just see a lot of people in trouble, including the AG. The AG from Texas is in big trouble. But it won't be until Biden wins his second term.
I often see Abbott in trouble as well.
Oh my God, he's over there begging people for money. Just 25 cents. I said, oh, hell no, I wouldn't give you 2 pennies.
I'd give you 25 cents to get on the bus.
So come on, you guys, ask your questions. We need them. Okay, I've seen this for a while. I don't know about you.
Yes.
I've seen statehood, and I'm sorry it's taking so long. And lots of times when the government says that they plan on doing it, just takes a while. Just like I saw DACA being able to be put into place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then they're trying to say Biden has done more executive ruling than any other. No, he did 136. Trump did 200 and something.
And Trump also doubled the deficit.
Yeah.
I do see Puerto Rico.
I see Puerto Rico being involved. God, that Trump was so disrespectful throwing those paper towels.
So wrong.
Boy, were we dying or what? Whenever he'd be on the news, and then he talked about injecting
bleach,
and boy, poor doctor. What was his name?
Fauci. He's just sitting there like, yeah, please start injecting bleach right now, please. Do it live on TV.
My parents did not think. My mother said she never passed gas, ever. And my parents did not think it was funny if you laughed about farting. That's not funny. So I remember my dad sitting in his chair. We're watching TV. He would cut one that was so loud. The chair rose up about 2 feet. And us three Rugrats with our fat heads sitting on the couch watching Ed Sullivan or something. And I remember literally like The Exorcist, we were all trying to turn our heads so he couldn't see us, and our shoulders are because we would get in trouble if we laughed.
Yeah.
And then when he'd go up to go use the bathroom, my brother would do this whole thing about walking over and,
I used to get in trouble at church. Don't laugh. That's all I had to hear.
Yeah. Oh, one time my brother, he had a big head, bigger than mine. My dad was a firefighter, so you could get into the movies for free. So we would go down to the movies, and Dad gave us each a quarter, and we bought candy bars and stuff. He'd never buy the popcorn in the theater, even though he was getting in free. He'd drop us 3 Rugrats off, and we had our little bag of candy, and we'd be going, excuse me, and you'd see those 3 fatheads, right? Excuse me. And as soon as my brother would sit down, he would cut the loudest fart. And instead of just letting us die right there, he would clip his 2 feet underneath the seat in front of him and go, whoa! Oh my God, me and my sister just melted. We melted in the seats. We could hardly take it.
That's great.
Okay, let's see. Oh, good. We're getting all kinds of questions here, my friend.
Good.
Oh, our Dr. Fossey. He got teary-eyed when he talked about his family being
threatened.
And I never saw anything untoward happening to him. In fact, let me tell you guys, mark my words. Down the road, we only have a couple of years to go. Trump and his maggots are such a has-been. These people, because isn't it amazing that the people who did the Biden case, the jurors, can talk in public, no problem. They can talk about the case in public. But anybody that worked on the Trump case, the jurors don't dare come forward. Because their life will be...
They're terrified.
Yeah. Okay, Fossey, I feel he'll be safe. What do you think?
He'll be safe.
Okay, thank you. Ooh, yes.
I still see Bannon going to jail. I mean,
he's going on the first, but he's got a longer sentence down the road here.
And he also went to the Supreme Court. I don't think they're going to... If the Supreme Court were to turn and help him out, game, it's over.
I felt like they kick it back.
Yeah.
They did that with Trump, believe it or not, when he kept pushing for the Supreme Court to take a case of the thing was stolen with no proof.
Over 60.
And every time, and Kavanaugh was one of them, said, nope, we're not going to take it. He got so mad at Kavanaugh. He talked trash. Remember that?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, he's this and that. And that. Yeah. The question is, where did that money come from to pay all his debts?
Yeah. I wish somebody would come in and pay my debts. I just don't want to wear a robe.
Yeah. Okay. What's this? Jeanette, will the special prosecutor, my guy, Jack Smith, charge Trump with possession of top secret documents showing them to unauthorized persons in Bedminster? I felt a yes on that, by the way. I don't care how that other whack job acts up.
In Florida? I still say she's going to be gone by the end of July and August. I feel she's just going to
I felt her going like 1 minute she's there and the next minute she's gone.
Yeah. And the whole thing saying that Jack Smith is not qualified to be the special counsel or whatever, that's going to go nowhere.
No, but look at why would I get the death card for this?
For what?
For the Bedminster thing. It's the beginning of the end.
It's in the coffin.
I don't know if he'll live long enough for these things to happen.
I don't know. The death card means that it's all in the coffin up in Bedminster.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, this whole family is just so sick. It's a shame. My friend Carol. Okay, do you got a question you want to answer? Do you see one there?
I haven't been looking. I've just been basking in your glory.
Oh, just let me do all the work.
I will.
Okay, there we go. Okay, what do we got? We did with the spectator. I think he's planning on it. That's what I can see. Ooh, hold on. Hit. He's talking with people who are really smart like him. I see Subway. I see a Subway sandwich. Notice how I go straight to the food.
Wrong, Jared.
No, I see him knowing what he's going to do with Aileen. I see him knowing.
Who is this?
I see Jack Smith knowing.
Oh, yeah.
What he's going to do with her. Like they've already kind of got a game plan. She thinks they're stupid, but she's, yeah.
Oh, no, he's, and don't forget, I mean, just because the January 6th got put on hold, he still has a list of 200 names that he's going to go after afterwards.
Yeah. I never saw Barron Trump involved in any kind of Bitcoin deal. Poor kid. I think somebody just said that.
What I feel is somebody put his name on stuff.
That's what I'm feeling, but I feel like the family is working behind the scenes to recall this or something.
Yeah. Because I don't think the kid could do anything without Melania knowing.
Yeah. Oh, you don't mess with her baby. Mm-mm. Will the military recall Mike Flynn? I was really hoping they would. I see Mike Flynn in a hell of a lot of trouble after Biden takes the second term. Tell me about Mike Flynn.
I'm getting a possibility on it, but it'll have to be very creative the way they do it.
Oh, he's in trouble. And by the way, his brother's in trouble too.
Mm-hmm.
This has got something to do with January 6th. Was he part of that? Mike Flynn?
Mike Flynn was always part of everything.
He's in trouble. You're in trouble, girl. Look at this. It takes a while for justice to happen, but it'll happen. Look at it. He might even try to escape. Look at this. Holy shoot. Let me tell you, you guys, the Ten of Swords, he's in trouble. I think it's a double whammy. I see his brother in trouble, and I see the military and the civilian life. Look at this.
I also see his son in trouble.
And there's a woman that has something to do with his taking him down. Ooh, you guys don't worry. Mike Flynn's going to get his. Remember, we can't wish it. We just have to let the universe take care of it. Okay. Jack always knew. He's educated, seeks knowledge, not ignorant, believes he knows it all. He does know it all.
He but I don't think he believes he knows it all. That's what makes him suspect. That's what makes him even greater.
Yeah, because I see him. He's a Gemini.
Is he?
And I see him bouncing off other people's ideas. Listen, he probably even watches this show. Everybody say hi to Jack.
Hey, Jack.
We love you, Jack.
Yeah.
So I just feel like he just knows that she's so stupid it's beyond what he can even believe that this United States of America is allowing it done. Let me tell you, this guy just got back from Europe and he said, let me tell you something. There's a couple of things that Europeans can't get over. The fact that we have more gun deaths than anyone, number one. And what was the second item? I know what the third item was. Why the hell do you guys deal with Trump? They couldn't believe that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at this. Mike Flynn was in the White House advising Trump to seize. Yep, he's going down, let me tell you. And that's why you don't really hear from him. He's not out there in the media talking trash.
No, he's not yelling, lock her up.
No. And remember when they found him and he pled guilty and he was so, I did this. And then he turned around and acted like king for a day.
Because he got pardoned.
Will there be help to reduce the huge rent increases on seniors, widows, and veterans? I think down the road, seniors won't have to pay property tax. That's what I'm getting.
Well, it's not like they have to pay for kids to go to school.
Right. But they've already brought this up.
Yeah.
But there's some people, depending on your income, okay? I see that. And they also are really getting down with, we're just down the street from me, probably 300 units, senior citizens, just being built.
So are you on a waiting list?
No, because I'm not a senior citizen.
Okay. That's why I said waiting list.
And they didn't have the porta potties that I like. You got to have.
I also feel that they're going to turn around and stop taxing Social Security.
Oh, okay, that's good too.
Down the line, yeah, and it was Reagan that started that.
Oh, I know. He got all the my uncle was a paranoid schizophrenic, causing all
out in the street.
and they put him out on the street. He was at the state. But yeah, they will come up with senior citizens ability. You know, doesn't Germany take good care of their senior citizens?
Yes.
Sweden does. It's like you once you're old, you're out in the pastures.
And same thing in Japan. You know, they take care of the seniors.
You know what? Peace on Earth. I'm wondering about this too. I don't know if you saw, but the Oakland mayor had an FBI raid. Did you? And they're not talking. Nobody's talking.
I saw, but I didn't pick anything up on it. I'll be honest with you.
They're asking her to step down. And she's acting like it was no biggie, but it was. But she's not going back to work, which is interesting. Okay, I heard this loud and clear, you guys. She was involved in something that involved foreign monies.
I agree.
Something to do, there's other people they rated. So it's something that it may look like she gave her blessing or got a little payback on something. Yeah, they've been trying to get her out for a while. Let's see what this says.
I just get a death card for her.
Yeah, her career is going downhill. IRS was involved in the raid too. Money. Yep.
Money.
JB, just to let anyone in California know, Joanie Ptry, one of the best astrologists. Joanie Ptry. That doesn't sound familiar. Does that sound familiar to you?
Earthquake, San Francisco, or violence?
Huh?
Oh, she's predicting July 12th, planet line of Mars, Taurus with Uranus is dangerous aspect, earthquake, possibly San Francisco, or violence.
And Joanie Ptry, I used to watch her, and then she kind of got into I think she predicted Trump was going to win.
Mm.
Yeah, she kind of turned to the side that I'm not for. Nothing against her, just I didn't agree with her.
Everybody reads differently.
Everybody, and she's very. She isn't like our what's his name? Oh, guys.
Oh.
Okay.
I can't flag this, but here's a good one. About will Judge Merchan sentence TFG accordingly? Will we gasp, then leap for joy? Will the sentence cause TFG health event, which will prevent debate, speed, judicial decisions?
Oh, she's going to get him. That's for sure. But it's a matter of
Merchan.
Oh, Merchan. Oh,
so yeah. July 11th.
Merchan, you guys.
We should do a live show on July 11th with the TVs on.
But that's not the date. When is the date for the verdict? Is the 17th, I thought. No?
July 11th is Trump, New York, Judge Merchan. Then the 15th is the GOP convention.
That's going to be a cluster. You know what?
Yeah.
Somebody said Arizona was trying to make a plan to take Trump off the ticket.
I don't know about that.
I don't see that.
I thought they were trying to get him indicted for the fake electors.
July 11th. What do you see? Okay, Ness, I'm taking a look. See, I'm trying to go as deep dive as I can. Oh, he's furious. Ooh, he's mad. But see, he likes this because it gives him more in his coffers. It's like, look what they're doing to me. I feel an off put, like the judge almost saying, you put me in a position I had no choice. It's going to blow people away. I'm feeling like because he's running for president, they will take that in consideration. So what they're doing is they want him to go to jail. Okay. And there's no gifts coming to him. But I'm almost feeling like they're telling him it's an off put. It's like, well, beginning November something, unless you win as president.
In other words, give him probation until after the election, then he goes to jail.
Yeah. What are you feeling?
Timing is hard on this, but I've always seen him like going to some facility is the wording I keep on getting. Like
a jail, but it's
the word they don't say what this a facility. I don't know if he's going to be like in a stretcher or but facility. And I feel that they may, whenever he does do what he's going to time or whatever, I also feel they take away his social media.
Yeah.
Which will be pure hell for that man.
Yeah. There's some stuff that's going to be really tough. Or
like you're not allowed to have a cell phone in jail.
If he does a little time, it'll be Von Prague, by the way, I watched his New Year's thing. He predicted World War III was going to start in February. He predicted it a couple of times.
2025?
No, in February of this year.
Oh, okay.
Back in January, I watched him. I did his 2024 predictions, and he said World War III was coming. And he's known as being a good psychic, but I didn't pick that up when I heard it.
I haven't felt it.
And so it makes me think, I'm not seeing another bridge collapse or a tunnel, but I am seeing floods. We got major floods, and we already are.
Well, we've been saying flooding in Florida and Carolinas, Virginia. I mean, I'm seeing flooding up the coast.
Yeah.
And in the Gulf.
Yeah. Hi, Sharon. Well, okay. And Amy said, yes, I heard from another reader about Arizona delegates rebelling against the clown. Isn't some chaotic thing going to happen? I think there will be chaos.
It's going to be an S show. It's going to be, I did a show and I said all that was needed were elephants and people throwing sawdust after the elephants. After they left the trail.
And let me tell you what, I'm getting real strong, you guys. I'm getting Zelensky being able to say they've won this war. They're hitting so many places in right now, it's crazy. And did you see them going into contractors that are working in Russia and making all of them stop and going to put them on the front make line. Them work? Yeah.
Yeah, that goes over really well.
So it's about ready to happen. Okay. Thank you for the good comments. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see this. What is this? Hold on. Democrats in Milwaukee should leave town called in blue flu and withdrawal. All support for the convention. I'm not sure what that means. Netanyahu said he's committed to hostage ceasefire deal after casting doubt. I don't believe a word Netanyahu
He just walked back on the stuff that Biden had, laid out.
Thank you, Elena. Yeah, I don't believe one word he says. Not a word. When he makes these announcements, we've already conquered this, so we're pretty much done. And then next thing you hear about them killing 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Not a word he says, you guys. Let me tell you, it's not us. It's his own people that are marching in the streets.
Yeah.
So
and that's the only thing that irks me is Biden had nothing to do with this war, yet everybody's mad at Biden.
Yeah.
I mean, he's trying to be a statesman and try and get all sides together and get this taken care of in a humane way.
And he told us, he said, you know what? I know how to work across the table. God bless him. I had a feeling he was going to go through hell, and he has. They will not work with him than the man of the moon. And did you hear about Speaker Johnson making a statement that if women would have had more sons, we wouldn't have to cut Social Security?
Yeah.
Is he really that stupid?
Well, he's one of those like religious nut jobs with, you know, the sect that he belongs to, whatever you want to call it, cult. You know, I don't know. Nuts. I know you put a question up, but I have one. Alice is asking, if President Biden had to run against Nikki Haley, would he win? Yes, no matter who the Republicans have. Trump is out. Nikki Haley, if she gets in, great, but Biden still wins.
Biden wins, just like my guides last night told me. When I started to have a little panic attack with my girl, revealing light, they said, Linda, it doesn't matter how many times he goes before a judge. The bottom line is he's going to lose. Whether he has another, everybody's thinking, well, we can push in one more, you know, the January 6th, and he'll lose. He's going to lose, doesn't matter what.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. That's what I need to tell you guys today.
Yeah.
Remember that. Don't panic. Don't overthink it. Just know it doesn't
still
matter.
vote. But still vote. But still vote.
See, what scared me is she said, when Biden says, not Biden, when Trump says, I don't need your votes, he was saying that because he's already got it set up with somebody back. But listen, it's not enough. It's not enough. So Dan, artist, painter, never heard of him. Which states might unexpectedly flip for Biden?
Florida.
You do? You think Florida could do it?
I've always felt that. I don't know why. It's like.
But remember, they got people saying they can choose what they want. But they could take it. The Supreme Court couldn't vote for it. You can't say, oh, the masses of people voted for this president, but we can change it. That's what they tried to pass in their houses. We can choose who we want.
I'm still telling you, though, it's what I keep on feeling.
Okay, that's
the people are fed up with the Satan.
Oh, yes, he's the big thorn in everybody's side.
And a vote against Trump is a vote against the Satan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine the guy that has bone spurs wants to bring the draft back?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. He's got a lot of nerve. Oh, that'll upset women. He's already upset women.
Oh, and they don't make sure that women have to go in, you know.
Now he's going to take their babies. Oh, is there? Did you hear about this? There is an abortion ballot in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to win. That's going to win by a landslide.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I feel it may go blue.
Oh, yes, definitely. Well, let me tell you, that was the way awakening the sleeping giant. This is where they don't have a clue, and yet they talk about, you know, stopping abortion pills and all this. They're trying, and
have you never heard the expression "hell hath no fury"?
You don't mess with the
women.
You don't mess with taking women's rights away. And now, they want to hear that trans thing. That's what I said.
Yeah, it's like.
But you know what that's about? That's so they can start digging in there, and they want to get rid of gay marriage rights. They're not going to be able to touch it. I'm going to tell you right now. And I see the DACA thing going through. The president is trying his best. He really promised that he would get DACA as permanent citizens, and he did that. They've
been working against him left, right, and center.
Let me tell you, this new administration is going to be taking care.
Because we'll have the House and the Senate.
Democrats bring in billions. What the hell are they thinking? They're so stupid they cut their nose to spite their face.
No, just look at some of them.
People who are bringing money in.
Yeah.
And now all these rapists and stuff. You should see. I have the list of all the current people who've been arrested, they're all white pastors, policemen, ministry, they're all kind. One guy, the Mormon Church, he's the big leader. All of them.
Well, look at the guy that was one of Trump's spiritual advisors, was in trouble with a 12-year-old girl.
I know. Jesus.
I could hear his people, though, saying, it's okay, it was a girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, okay.
These are great people. These are great questions, everyone. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, they're really good questions. So you said the abortion ballot. You saw Florida. You saw Florida. And I
Didn't you say one time that you once had a dream with
Florida. And I also am feeling Texas a little bit too, but not now, I guess.
Oh, I don't see Texas now.
Yeah. Debbie says to Satan signed a 6-week abortion ban in the dark of the night. He's going to be in trouble. Patent leather boots and all.
Well, actually, the reason why he has those, they're not really lifts. He has cloven hooves, so it makes him look tall. So they have to come out looking like heels.
I'm going to tell you right now, he's in trouble. I see the IRS. I see agents going into his house. That money that he told people, I knew that was going to be trouble.
Yeah.
The money he told people to give
for the hurricane and went to his wife's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see them coming in with IRS boxes singing "It's a Small World After All."
Yeah, he's a small whatever after all.
Mm-hmm.
So Lisa said, can you see who Trump will pick for his VP? It's not a woman. He said he already did it.
Well, I keep on saying he keeps on calling the lab to see if the clone is ready. And then the last show I said was going to be Hannibal Lecter because he thinks he's a real person.
I always thought it was Ben Carson.
He wants someone that's just a yes man and that will just do his bidding.
But Vince and that other guy from North Dakota or whatever, Eyebrows McGee, they both talk trash. They were showing it on Morning Joe. They said terrible things about Trump.
I don't think it's Marco Rubio.
He may just be going in for the money. If I give you this position, how much are you going to pay me?
Yeah. Here's the account number in Switzerland.
Let's see if I can get some sort of a hint, you guys.
But I think he'll make, if there is an announcement, I feel it'll be after the debates. It's not going to be right before the debates or anything because that'll take fire away from him.
It feels like it's a man. It's a man. It's not gonna. Guy's not gonna be VP, and it's a water sign man.
I don't know their signs, but Bergen was the one that was saying that Trump is that Biden's the dictator, not Trump.
I know.
It's like,
but he said terrible things about Trump before. He said terrible things.
Well, look at Lindsey Graham. What he was saying: a vote for Trump will destroy the country. Well,
and we deserve it, he said.
Yeah.
They're all going down. Let me tell you, as soon as Biden, I can't wait. Forgive me. I don't mean for people to suffer, but I will tell you, suffering.
That's a comeuppance. It's not suffering. It's just getting what is due them.
I see Biden get in there with his administration. I don't see Merrick Garland coming on for another 4 years.
No, I don't either.
I could be wrong, but I see him being tired. And
I see him being a consultant and everything, but I feel they'll bring somebody else in.
But that definitely Johnson's not in charge anymore. Johnson of Congress.
Oh, it'll be Hakeem Jeffries.
Yeah, but you know how they're going to cut the money for the FBI? They're going to cut.
Oh, that's not going to happen. It's all like clickbait, talking points. It's all just, when push comes to shove. It's like, oh, if they're so great with guns and everything is so wonderful with guns, why do they have metal detectors not allow guns into the convention?
Right, exactly.
or into Trump's rallies and stuff like that. The only thing during January 6th, he said, "Oh, those are my people. They're not going to hurt anybody. They're not going to hurt me."
Oh, he wanted them to hurt somebody though.
Yeah.
He wanted to go in with them, and he wouldn't have any problem if they started killing people on the way. It's just very sad. Entertainment purposes only, you guys. Well, we've been on here for 50 minutes, and I'm already sick of you, so.
It's 11 o'clock. I had to get up early for this. No, just kidding.
45 might as well be wearing granny wedgie shoes because he barely has his stinky feet in his shoes. His heels are so lifted that he could lose his shoes if he had to run. Run, Trump, run.
Yeah, he's worn heels so much that his feet look like Barbie dolls.
Yeah. You know, this is an interesting question. Let's do this last question.
Okay.
When things go south for Trump, I think someone will bring in Congress somebody in Congress is going to bring up that Trump is no longer entitled to the Secret Service.
I agree. And his family.
It might be after he's proven to be a traitor with selling secrets.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you guys for coming.
It's crazy.
It's been real.
Thank you for letting me fill in and be the substitute teacher today.
And by the way, Mel made it. He had a horrible time getting there, though.
Mm.
He went through what I went through, that they sat there the whole day in Chicago, and then they put him in a hotel. So how many days of their show did they miss?
I don't know.
Not their show. I think a day or 2 days.
Wow.
In Africa. I once had a farm in Africa. All right, you guys. Love you all. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
It was cool.
And go to Linda's page, like and subscribe.
Thank you. And go to Arthur's page too. Go to whatchamacallit's page. And also next Monday, let's do this again, huh?
Okay.
We'll have more gossip next Monday.
Oh yeah, especially after the debate. Was there a debate? Is there a debate? Was there a debate?
Yeah. Oh, I'm dying to know. I can't wait till November 5th, you guys. It might take, I see some upset, but he's not going to be able to. The thing is, he loses by enough. They can't pull this off.
He wins at being the biggest loser.
We got to get him a little surprise. We'll get him the golden mushroom. Ta-da! Golden mushroom goes to Trump.
Yeah, just send him a can of mushroom soup.
Thank you, you guys. Thanks for coming. So we'll catch you on the other side.
Thanks.
Bye.